What's going on, YouTube? So this is going to be about Carrie Fisher turning down the role of Iris in Taxi Driver, which went to JODie Foster. What did I think about that? Wow. Well, Carrie Fisher was a little bit older than Jodie Foster was for the role in that movie, and it would be kind of disturbing. It takes a certain type of personality to pull that type of role off, to be honest with you, because the Travis Blake Burke's character, Rob De Niro, was pretty intense. Harvey Keitel, the pimp, was a bit, and it would have required a certain fresh face. Now, Carrie Fisher was quite young. She was a teenager when she did Star Wars and everything, and with Harrison Ford, and that's a whole different situation. But to pull this one off, it was pretty grimy. There's nothing as romanticized as what it was like to do Star Wars compared to do Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver makes you feel kind of yucky just on the premise of it. So imagine that's what you got to do. It's a bit much. But, when I watched thinking about it, I'm like, could she have pulled that off? Mm, I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those kind of situations where um, you just kind of got to scratch your head because it's like, it's a lot to digest. It's a pretty intense film. I was watching it a few months ago, and it's one of those kind of movies that I love because of the intensity of it and knowing the history of it. But it does make you feel kind of icky, so to speak, because it's not the most wholesomest film. Um, and I don't know if Carrie Fisher, with all the, what was going on, and she surely wouldn't have pulled off the Sybil Shepherd role. So that was designed for what it was. But it was one of those kind of films that it's not for everybody and it's not for everybody's taste. The hindsight of it, of course, with the results, but then you have to also understand that the people that portray in the movies, there's certain type of characters that you get that loans themselves to doing that. So, it hits a little bit different. So that's the totality of it, the morality of it, and the feel of it. So, it all depends on where you're coming down with it. So it's just one of those things. Um, I just thought about when I thought about her as Princess Leia and how pristine Star Wars was, and it's like, wow, that is a whole different vibe than playing Iris in Taxi Driver. I mean, that is really different. And when you watch these kind of films, it's like, okay, what goes through your mind? It's like, are you going to when you watch it, does it trigger anything? I mean, it's pretty intense to say the least. So, it's like, okay, where we gonna go with this? How we gonna project it? And you know, it's an interesting, distinctive period of peace. So, anyway, that was interesting to find out that she basically turned it down, and she didn't. It kind of probably made her feel kind of icky, but that was the purpose of it. I mean, it was not for the faint of heart at that time. It was a pretty intense film and storyline, etc., etc. So, anyway, I thought I would definitely touch upon it, and that's where we end up coming. But anyway, let me know. Carrie Fisher turning down Taxi Driver and Jodie Foster getting the role. Let me know what you think. Agree with it? Disagree with it? Let me know in hindsight. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm my one time. Peace.